Tonight, I sit down with Signature Genomic Laboratories. Perhaps they can find a gene that explains me. Also, more national recognition for Spokane, and it's not even the bad kind. And finally, we went to Olympia, kicked some names, and took some... Wait, strike that. Reverse it. Look out, world. Spokane is moving up in the charts. Soon, even Bono will have to visit. This is the Acceleration Report. Hello, Spokane, and those of you joining us from under the stairs. So, how is Harry Potter these days? Thank you for joining us. Let's get straight to the news. Greater Spokane Incorporated recently returned from a very successful trip to Olympia. 80 local community leaders met with lawmakers to discuss transportation, education and workforce, economic development, and more. The trip served to further the region's agenda and add visibility to the Greater Spokane area. Visit the new Greater Spokane Incorporated website to see our blog with more details on this trip. Speaking of Olympia, Stan Key, manufacturing industry manager at Greater Spokane Incorporated, started off the week by providing testimony in our state's capital on key proposals aimed at enhancing our ability to attract and retain business. Hoping to expand CEZ, the Community Empowerment Zone, Stan is working with lawmakers to increase incentives for companies looking to build their corporate headquarters in the Greater Spokane area. Spokane is being nationally recognized again. America's Promise Alliance ranked Spokane as one of the 100 best communities for young people. The annual competition recognizes outstanding community-wide efforts that improve the well-being of youth. Spokane was selected in part for its recent collaboration of social service agencies, business leaders, media, and other community partners through the Our Kids, Our Business campaign. For more information on this award and links to the Alliance's 5 promises, visit our website and check out the press release. And finally, think you have a good idea? Well, we want to hear about them. We've been receiving some great ideas from around the region, and we want to hear about yours too. Hurry and get your ideas added to the ideation list, our campaign to identify our region's top 100 ideas. And as if the fame and recognition from your ideas wasn't enough, we're entering all submission into a chance to win a free iPod. But the deadline is Sunday, February 3rd. That's this Sunday, for those of you that are calendar challenged. So be sure to get your ideas in now. And if you have any bad ideas, well, we want those too, just not on our website. Pick a competing city and enter them there. Thanks. Hello and welcome back. Joining me today is Lisa Schaefer, co-founder, president, and CEO of Signature Genomic Laboratories, and Bassem Bajani, co-founder and chief medical officer, also of Signature Genomic Laboratories. Maybe you can tell me a little bit about Signature Genomic.
The Signature Genomic Laboratories was founded in 2003. Bassem and I are co-founders, along with Sacred Heart Medical Center and Pathology Associates Medical Laboratories, both here in Spokane, Washington.
How many employees do you have?
We started with 3 people in 2003, and we now have 57 employees.
You mentioned genetic testing. What can you tell me about the genetic testing process?
The test that we do is called microarray testing. So we look at the chromosomes which have the genetic information that make us who we are at a level of resolution and detail that was not possible until we used this technology in the clinic. So we can look now at missing pieces or extra pieces of DNA that may be responsible for a person's birth defect or autism or mental retardation at a level of resolution that is really new. And we don't use a microscope for this. We print the microarrays on which we put small pieces of DNA, and then we can, through a laser beam, see whether there are small pieces missing or extra.
Can you tell me a little bit about the facility?
So when we first opened our doors, we were in space provided to us by Sacred Heart Medical Center. Since then, we have moved to the Sturdy Technology Center, where we occupy about 11,000 square feet. And in June, we'll move to our own building, which we have purchased, which is over 18,000 square feet.
Do you have plans for growth and expansion?
Absolutely. Although we are introducing more automation into the lab, but Spokane's a great place to have a biotech company because we have 4 universities here, and we tend to hire the best and the brightest straight out of college, and we're able to train them in our laboratory.
What do you want to make sure people hear from this? What message do you want to make sure gets conveyed?
Bassam and I started this company because we knew that we could do better as cytogeneticists. We knew that using a microarray or a DNA-based test, we could identify more chromosome abnormalities. What's really important for people to understand that if they've had a karyotype in the past and they have not received a diagnosis, but their child has developmental delay, mental retardation, autism, or birth defects, that they might benefit from having a signature chip.
Sure.
They may actually, after many years of looking, find a diagnosis. In some cases, we've identified chromosome abnormalities that were unsuspected but have known medical problems that were not anticipated by the primary care physician. Now that child can be assessed for those particular medical problems, and in some cases it's been life-saving.
This is a new technology that ought to be used now every day. It's not the technology of the future. The future is now, it's here, and physicians should use this for their patients. And it all started here in Spokane.
All right, well, thank you both for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. You can find this video and other great information on our website at www.greaterspokane.org. And remember, it's not paranoia if they really are watching you.
Thank you for joining us.